Hey, what's up, guys? So we're going to be checking out this smartphone today, the UMIDIGI G100A smartphone. Now, this phone is not far-fetched. It is available right now in Nigeria, and you can get it from Jumia for less than 150,000 naira. And for that price, it comes with some very good specs for a budget smartphone, like the 6,000 milliamp battery here, and also the display, which are some of the key things to check out for when getting a smartphone. Yes, the camera. The camera also is good, but I wouldn't call it the best budget smartphone yet, at least until the end of this video, so that you guys watching this video will be the one to decide. So this is my unboxing video I shared earlier, and you have the phone first. It comes with a transparent case on, and then you have some paperwork. This is the charger, and then the USB Type-C, and lastly the SIM eject pin. Now this one comes in 4 different colors. Now this right here is the Interstellar blue color with this big circular camera module. I think it's the same camera module that we have on the Redmi 14C, the Tecno Spark 30, and this Hotwave T7S, which I will be talking about in my next video soon. So this one can survive water, and this one can only survive a few splashes. All right, and it has this slim form factor and also very lightweight. And then the back is made of plastic and it hides fingerprint so well. So around the phone, to the right, there's a power button and then the volume rockers. And then to the left, there's a SIM card slot. On top of the phone, there's a microphone and the earphone port. And then underneath is the speaker space, the USB port, and another microphone. Now, scrolling through the display is smooth. This phone has up to 120Hz screen refresh, and it is not AMOLED. This is an IPS display with a 720p resolution. Now the colors pop, but here's the catch. The 720p resolution isn't razor sharp, but for Netflix or TikTok, it is absolutely fine. And also YouTube videos. YouTube videos will do well too. Now the display is big enough to consume media and also give you a cinematic experience. Yes, the color is fine, but not very sharp enough at some point. The 120Hz refresh here is a steal at this price point. Now for real life experience, I've used this smartphone and the display is okay. Honestly, it is okay for whatever purpose you need it for, especially if you're big on video calling. And also if you're a TikToker, this display is okay. The selfie is an 8 megapixels and it takes good pictures and also very good for video calling. So if you carefully focus and steady, the shots are good. And for video, it is a 720p at 30 frames. For the rear camera, you have a 13 megapixels main camera. Pictures look good if there's enough light. And also colors. Somehow it is a hit and miss. But if you're steady, you can take good shots that have good details. Portrait pictures are okay, but not so much to wow you. Same with the videos. The 1080p videos also have details, but no stabilization. So what do you guys think? Let me know what you think about the camera in the comment section. But for now, leave the camera aside. How good is the performance? Now this smartphone is powered by the UniSoC T615 octa-core processor with an expanded memory of up to 8 gigs of RAM and a 128 gigs of storage space. I explored the phone and it handled my daily tasks very well. I was able to navigate through social media without hiccups and also easy multitasking, but not heavy gaming and not so many background apps open. Now there's no way you're going to buy a smartphone right now without having to play or test out some games on that smartphone. It is just normal. Now this one can handle most 3D games at some point, and if you push it further, you may not like the experience. But it has a good battery that won't disappoint you anytime soon. There is a 6,000 milliamp battery here that takes care of everything you want to do here without dying off in time. And surprisingly, it takes less than 2 hours to charge. But if it is fully drained out, it takes 2 hours to charge from 0 to 100%, which is not bad at all. Now the battery here is one of the major key selling points of this smartphone. So instead of the regular 5,000 milliamp battery, you have an extra 1,000 milliamp battery. But the question is this phone good? Can I recommend someone to buy this smartphone? Now here's my honest thought. It is not a perfect budget smartphone, but considering the price and the offerings that it brings at that price point, I would say it's a good buy. For less than 150,000 naira, you have an insane 3-day battery life. You also have a smooth user interface without Bluetooth, and it also supports software updates. Seriously, it is good because a lot of things have actually changed. Right now, for 150,000 naira, you can have a smartphone at that price point that can give you specs like this, except you have to top up your budget. So I would say that this smartphone for 150,000 naira is a good buy. You can get it right now from Jumia and have it sent over to your location. But before that, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of the UMIDIGI G100A smartphone? Please let's talk about it in the comment. Thank you guys for watching this video, and if it's your first time to my channel, please hit on that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next one.